So we're back with another plan with me. This time we're into the third week of November. This month kind of went rather quickly for me. I guess I was busier than usual, but for this week I'm going to be using this old kit that I have. It is available currently, but it won't be for very long. So of course after this week it'll be pretty much completely out of season, but I will leave it up just in case, at least until it expires. And of course, as always, the washi that I'm using is from Simply Gilded. So I'm actually happy to finally have like a Thanksgiving / November holiday vibe going on, because I think last week was so messy, but it couldn't really be helped. I mean, I guess it could, but sometimes it just doesn't work out, you know? And then the week before, I think was the wedding week, I'm not sure. I just haven't felt very in season, but I am looking to change that. And actually after this, there are going to be more winter and holiday releases. So after this video, I do think the next one in line is just showing off just a few of those more Christmassy ones, just because. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of new things coming, but I'll go ahead and save all of that for another video. I'll probably just do little videos here and there, showing things off after they're already listed. So this kit is pretty neat. I really loved that sort of patchwork quilt design on the washi strip at the bottom. This will be my last time using these little word tabs, like the meals and the reminders, since they're not going to be available on any of the new kits that I will be starting to use. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do in order to signify these sections. And that's not to say that I'll never go back to using these again, because I still have a bunch of leftover stickers from even before this that are very boxy and have these little like word tabs. But I know that I won't get around to actually using them until next year, and I don't know when that will be. Probably more towards the spring, maybe summer. It looks like I was checking the Happy Planner stickers just to see if there was anything that I could fit into this current spread. And I did find some things with colors that matched, but I don't think I decided to use any of them. And instead I just used little icons that I had made. As always, I have an idea what I am going to be doing for each day of the next week. So there's going to be, I think, quite a few boxes here on Monday. I'm definitely going to need to be using a checklist for Thursday. I'm going to be cooking a whole lot, because sometimes, actually no, usually I'll go home and it'll either be my family or it'll be my partner's family. And with both of us together, our family is split like 4 ways because our parents are not together. And for me, it just becomes really stressful since it comes towards the end of the year, and then there's Thanksgiving as well. And then there's also extended family that do big holiday things on my partner's side as well. So for someone like me who, you know, as much as I love all these people, it's too much. I am a homebody. I am antisocial. And I don't like big outings. They're not fun to me. I wish they were. It wouldn't be a big deal, but they're not, honestly. Like, it gets so bad that I physically start to feel nauseous when I think about like gatherings. And I think it was COVID, that was the first time that we actually got to experience just our own quiet little Thanksgiving without all the hoo-ha and just having to catch up with everyone, which I know that sounds horrible, having to catch up with everyone, but again, I guess I'm just not right in the head. But this year, I really wanted to do that again. So, and to be fair, I decided not to go to any family. This way it wouldn't be like me choosing one or the other. And I told my partner, listen, do what you gotta do. I'm always happy for him to spend time with his family. But this is what I'm doing this year. I'm finally doing it my way. And that'll be that. And, you can stick around or you can go. It's fine. I don't care either way. And of course, when I say that, I mean it in a very loving way. I'm happy for him to spend time with me, happy for him to spend time with his loved ones. All is good. But he also was a really big fan of how we did things during COVID too. So it'll be a relaxing day. Likely we'll just end up staying in our jammies. We'll take it easy. And I really like being in the kitchen and cooking. I'm really picky about my food. Like, I want to eat the stuff that I grew up eating, which is different from my partner's side of the family. Not bad. Again, it's just different things. It's the same thing for Christmas, actually, now that I think about it. Because for my family, what we do is basically it's just Thanksgiving food, but instead of turkey, it's ham instead, which I don't eat because I don't eat ham. I like smelling it because it smells delish, but I don't like the texture of it. And then my partner's family, what they do is they do like the cheesy potatoes, which we never do, green beans, which we also don't do. Well, we do, but like in casserole form, and then for like main greens, we have peas. So it's just interesting to see how different like the palates and choices of food differ depending on the family when it comes to holidays. But I really like sticking with what I know and what I'm familiar with. It just tastes the best to me. Reminds me of home. So we just do our food shopping for Thanksgiving. So I'm not going to be doing a whole turkey. I think that would be overkill for just 2 people. I don't think I would be doing turkey at all, honestly, if it was just for me, myself, because I can go without it. But something I can't go without is the stuffing and the mashed potatoes. I need that in my life. And I will be doing a green bean casserole, cranberry sauce. I don't know what the majority is for like jelly, like the jelly cranberry sauce versus like the actual fruity berry kind. I don't know what they're called. But I know that I'm not a big fan of like cranberry sauce in its like more natural homemade state, where it is like more sugared crushed berries. It's still a little bit too bitter for me and just not quite as happy. But I like cranberry juice. But I think that's because it's processed and sugared up, as is like the jellied cranberry sauce. So that's what I'm going to be having. Just 1 can of that. Goes a very long way. Just a little baby bag of rolls since it's just us 2. And I think I'm forgetting something. I was debating on whether to do like sugared yams this year because I don't actually like yams. My mom makes them in a way where they're like delicious with like the marshmallow on top, and it's so yummy. I can probably do that, but it wasn't worth it for me. Last time I tried it, it was alright, but it just wasn't the same. But also we are trying to be very cautious because we are in keto. We've been in keto for a while, and we do plan on finishing up the year and then some also in keto. So we don't want to have too many leftovers or have like too much of something during the short break because we decided to go ahead and, it's Thanksgiving. So we're going to eat what we want to eat. Like, it's fine as long as we get back on track after the fact. And of course, another important thing is that if I am going to be breaking keto, all the more reason for me to want to have a meal cooked my way, the way that I want it, rather than how somebody else does it. So here we got just a little thing of rolls, and then we got like 2 individual pies. They're like 2 mini ones. This way we don't have like a whole bunch left over that we might have to toss. Unfortunately, they only had them in like the Dutch apple. They didn't have any little mini pumpkin pies, which makes me really, really sad, because what is Thanksgiving without pumpkin pie? I think my favorite is, they also had like the banana cream pie, which I love, but they only had that in full form, and I would have been the only one eating it, so did not get that one. But they did have single slices of, I don't know, it was like a cream lemon pie, not like lemon meringue, but like looked like there were slices in it which were cream. I don't know. I'll find out on Thursday. So I realize now I just spent the whole video talking about food primarily, and this is already done. I hope it looks pretty. I think it looks pretty. I did add like these glossy foil elements, which I'm not a fan of this sort of gloss when it comes to foils, but I purchased this paper a long time ago and I was trying to get rid of it. So I printed out all these extras on it, and I'm just slowly trying to phase out and get rid of it. So I personally think this would look a lot nicer if the little foil bits were matte instead of glossy, because they would still have the sheen, but it wouldn't be quite as noticeable. But here it is. I'm a lot happier with this than I was with last week's, which I think makes sense. But I'll go ahead and leave it here. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again at some point. Bye!